In 2018, the Phoenix Suns selected DeAndre Ayton first overall. Little did they know Luka Doncic would end up being the best player in the draft, and they missed out. But imagine if they had picked him, and he was added to this Phoenix Suns super team while Ayton was with the Dallas Mavericks. We're going to see just how good this team can do. Already, you see how star-studded we are with 3 All-Stars at the All-Star break. And we ended up making a move trading Bradley Beal to go get Pascal Siakam. And I've got everything automated, so the CPU was the one that made this move. And we just did a straight up 1-for-1 trade. I don't think the Raptors would ever do that, but we'll take it because we kind of need some more size in the front court anyway. Luka was named the MVP of the league. Not too big of a surprise. We see Luka Doncic do stuff like that all the time. Also, Jamal Murray was 6th Man of the Year. That's kind of weird. But it was a really good season for Luka Doncic, of course. And more importantly, it was a good season for the Phoenix Suns as a whole. I mean, Luka was even locking up on defense, making that all-defensive first team. We're in here as the first seed with 58 wins on the season, and checking out the player stats, it was our big 3 leading the way in scoring. Pascal Siakam was a nice complimentary piece, and we picked up Derrick Rose for the squad as well. So let's go ahead and let's get into round number 1, where we have the Houston Rockets. They're coming right out of the play-in tournament. They picked up Kyle Kuzma. I'm not really too worried about this team. I think we should be able to beat them. Okay, they take the first game, but we take the second. Not too bad. We just need to get back on track. There we go, 2-1. Okay, 2-2. I guess the Rockets are looking to give us some comp here, but let's just take this game 5. Yeah, that's a convincing win from the squad. I don't know why this Rockets team is giving us so much comp, but at least we take the big game, and then in game 6, we're going to finish it off. Now we have the New Orleans Pelicans in the second round. They got Zion, Brandon Ingram, Chris Paul? Chris Paul of the New Orleans Pelicans homecoming. He used to play for the New Orleans Hornets, and now he's playing with the Pels. Game number 1 goes to the Pelicans, and game 2, but we're going to bounce back and take the next 2 games, setting up a pivotal game 5. How many times do I use the word pivotal in these videos, man? That's become a staple of my vocabulary when I'm making these videos. But anyway, we go ahead and get the dub. Kevin Durant only drops 10 points in this one. A tough game for him, but it doesn't really matter too much because we were still able to get the dub. The team came through in the clutch. And in game number 6, we lose, setting up a winner-go-home game 7. Come on, guys. Lock in for this one. And in game 7, it was close in the final minutes, but we were able to pull it out in the clutch. We win by 8 points here. It's Luka Doncic with the triple-double to lead the way. Good stuff. Pascal Siakam only 7 points. It's kind of crazy. But hey, it all worked out. We win. And now we've got the Los Angeles Lakers in the conference finals. I'm not really too concerned about anybody on this team outside of Austin Rivers. Let's go ahead and get into it. Game number 1 goes to us. Game 2 goes to us. We really shut down Austin Rivers in this one. We're up 3-1. They take 2 games, but we're going to get it done in 6. Luka Doncic, conference MVP. And James Harden leads the Sixers to the finals with the conference MVP of his own. And now we're here. Let's see if we can get the job done. Game number 1 goes to them. Game number 2 goes to us. Game number 3 goes to them. And we're going to take game 4, setting up a game 5 that we really want to win. And in game 5, we came to play. Did y'all really think the Philadelphia 76ers were going to come up clutch? No, we get the job done. A Luka triple-double. KD played well, so did D-Book. James Harden tried his best, but it wasn't enough. And we're going to go ahead and win in 6. Luka takes home a finals MVP. So it's clear if the Suns drafted Luka, they would have been better. Wow, who would have thought? But let's go ahead and let's see if we can get some more championships on top of this first one that we just won this season. There's a look at the playoff stats. Kemba Walker and D Rose get a ring with our team. Here's what the squad's looking like. A little bit of regression. Don't know why Luka's regressing, but it's probably just a fluke. Darius Garland named the MVP of the league this season. Sean Stockton, Rookie of the Year. Christian Wood, 6th man. Giannis DPOY. And look at that. We got James Wiseman. Okay. And he's winning Most Improved with our squad. I'm guessing we picked him up on a minimum contract. I guess I can't really check it in this menu, but that's really the only way I can think of that we would have added him because we don't really have like cap space or anything to work with. I mean, hey, I'll take it. We just got the most improved player on our roster on a minimum deal For sure. Luka Doncic makes the all-defensive second team, of course, the lockdown defender. But yeah, James Wiseman was our starting center this year, and he was on a minimum contract, so that's really cool. We're starting to get a good amount of depth. I don't know how we got Draymond. We traded a first-round pick and some other guy I don't know. But yeah, I don't know how we got him. I think the financial trade, yeah, I downloaded a scenario or whatever, like a start scenario with all the real life trades and like the draft picks and stuff. And I guess whoever did it had the financial trade rules off, and that's why we traded for Draymond. But that's probably going to hurt us more than help us because that contract is something scary, especially once he starts getting older and regressing even more. Oh man, we might be cooked. Round number 1, we got the Lakers. Speaking of old, it looks like LeBron James did decide to retire, so that's going to help us in this series. We'll check out the season stats if I can ever get to the right menu. There they are. Luka Doncic led the team in scoring. Devin Booker was also pretty good, so was KD. But hey, man, shout out to Warriors legend James Wiseman, absolutely hooping for us. Overall, though, the squad is looking solid going into round number 1, and we're going to make easy work of the Lakers winning in a gentleman's sweep. Round number 2, we got the Houston Rockets. Their team pretty much looks the same as last year, so I'm not really too worried. I know they're the 1 seed, but they were the 8 seed last year, and we beat them, so we should be good. And we're up 3-1 in the series. They take another game, and we're going to go ahead and win in 6. Now we got the Oklahoma City Thunder in the conference finals. This Thunder team looks pretty good, as they usually do. The Thunder are pretty good in these simulations, and we're going to be tied up at the series 1-1. Ultimately, it's tied up at 2 apiece. So let's go ahead and let Simcast going into Game 5. And we get a close one, man. We finally got some hop-in gameplay. Luka Doncic in the post a little. Oh my goodness. James Wiseman. Yo, that was wild. I don't know what that shot was from Luka. But then Shea's trying to answer. He misses the layup, puts it back up and in. Some abysmal defense from Luka Doncic and bad rebounding there as well. And he missed that floater. But James Wiseman was there to save us. And then a little pick and roll. James Wiseman with the bucket. Oh my goodness. Who would have thought the hero of the series so far? Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, tough shot, and look who it is. James Wiseman with the rebound. Luka has the basketball. Come on, James. Set him a nice little screen. There you go. A Luka pull-up. He misses. James Wiseman is on the glass. A little pump fake. Oh, he should have gone up with it earlier, and he misses. Now the Thunder have a chance at it. A pull-up 3 is off. They get the rebound. Oh, man, come on, KD. KD, you are way too tall to be getting rebounded like that, getting out-rebounded. Come on now. Luka Doncic has the basket. All right, bro. All right, move the franchise to Alaska. What is going on? James Wiseman. Bro, James, what? You missed? You missed? Relocate the franchise to the G League. What is going on right now? I swear if y'all let the Thunder give us a bucket after what just happened. Okay, we're going to foul. Send him to the free throw line. Josh Giddey. First one is good for Joshua. Second one for Mr. Joshua. Doesn't he like do TikTok and stuff? Free throw is good as well. All right, 3-point game. We still have a chance at it. Luka swings the rock over to Derek. Derek, it's not 2011. No, Derek, why? Oh, my goodness, man. I'm a Derrick Rose fan, but why? Game on the line? You have Devin Booker, Luka, KD. Give it to James Wiseman for 3 before you give it to 30-million-year-old Derrick Rose. Oh, my goodness, bro. His knees got more miles on him than a 2002 Honda Civic. There's no way we just, oh my gosh, bro. We just sold the series. And the Boston Celtics win an NBA championship. Subway commercial legend Jason Tatum takes home a finals MVP. Congratulations. James Wiseman did all he could to carry us through the playoffs, but it wasn't enough. Let's get to the offseason. Player progression. Oh my goodness, this supporting cast is rough. And Draymond, he's still got money left on that deal. I told y'all that would come back to bite us. 73 overall. You're basically getting paid like $1 million for every overall you are, bro. Like, the math is way off there, but man, he's bad at this point. But let's go ahead and let's get to the NBA playoffs. We got to get revenge this year, man. Luka continues to do his thing, but oh my goodness, the shots that he was taking, that 3, that little fadeaway step back from like 30 feet. That shot was terrible. Congrats to Jalen Duren for making All-NBA at only an 84. Look at the numbers he's putting up, man. I'm telling y'all, pick him up for your rebuilds. He's usually pretty good. I would recommend picking him up if you're trying to rebuild a team. Anyway, we're here as the 4th seed. Not a bad season. I think we were the 4th seed last year as well. And it's Devin Booker leading the way. Luka didn't score as much this year, but we did pick up Kobe White to give us some more scoring, so that's good. And D-Book was scoring quite a bit, so was Kevin Durant. Round number 1, we've got the Denver Nuggets, this year's NBA champions in real life. And they picked up Jason Tatum? Like, bro, how is this fair? We got Tatum and Jokic in the first round, and it's 2-2, so we are putting up a fight. We take game 5. Okay, we get out of there in 6. Round number 2, we got the San Antonio Spurs. Oh, man. They got Anthony Edwards, too? How did they pick up Anthony Edwards also? All right, bro. They take game 1. We take game 2. They take game 3. Oh, okay. All right, man. We might be cooked. Yeah, we go ahead and we lose in 5. I mean, they have Wemby and Anthony Edwards, and they don't even make the finals. It's the Thunder making it there and winning a championship. To think we were this close to beating the Thunder last season in that game 5, and we blew it, bro. I can't believe that shot Luka took. I can't believe that shot D Rose took. But hey, it is what it is. We'll move on, run it back another season, and here's what the team's looking like. It's not very good. And look who it is, Draymond Green. He had a player option on that garbage contract too. Now he's a 71 overall, making over $30 million a year, man. It doesn't really matter too much because we wouldn't have really had cap space anyways. I mean, we got Luka, KD, and Devin Booker. So, you know, it's not like we would have really had money to work with, but it is what it is. Let's go ahead and let's get to the NBA playoffs. We're in the play-in tournament. 47 wins is good enough for the play-in now, man. I feel like that's a pretty solid season. We were close to making the playoffs, though. And then checking out the stats, Luka, KD, Booker. KD usually doesn't score this much as he gets older, but we're getting lucky, I guess. He's playing pretty well for us. Usually in the sim, they got this man putting up Norman Powell type of numbers by the time he's reaching this age, but he continues to hoop. We're here as the 7th seed. We got the Houston Rockets. We have this team's number. Let's be honest. We've been cooking them year after year. We picked up Isaac Okoro. Man, we're getting some solid players on minimum deals, but he's heated right now, which is unfortunate. Let's go ahead and let's get to it, though. We're up 2-0. What did I say, man? We've been cooking the Rockets year after year. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. All right, man. Sorry, Houston. Sorry. They go ahead and they beat us. Unfortunate way to end off the season. Checking out the playoff stats. KD, all right, man. You still got some more left in the tank for sure. He was hooping in this playoff run. Unfortunate to see that it ended the way it did. We lost 4 games straight and then went ahead and got up and out of there. We got eliminated. The Spurs are in the finals. They're going to win the chip. Wembanyama alongside Anthony Edwards. That duo is most definitely lethal. I mean, I'm assuming they still have Anthony Edwards. Anyway, our supporting cast sucks again. Let's go ahead and let's get to the NBA playoffs. Darius Garland is the MVP of the league. Chet Holmgren, Defensive Player of the Year. Dwayne Casey, Coach of the Year. And looking at the All-NBA teams, Kevin Durant is here, which is surprising. We haven't seen him. And Luka, of course, maintaining his spot on the All-Defensive team as a defensive mastermind that he is. All right, here's the season stats. We picked up R.J. Barrett on the minimum, and he was giving us almost 20 points a night. That's a really good pickup. 85 overall player on a minimum contract. That is crazy. Unfortunately, he didn't really help us because we did not make the NBA playoffs. I mean, we had an 85 on a minimum deal in addition to our big 3, and we weren't able to make it, so that sucks. But here's what our team is looking like going into another season. KD is getting pretty old. Victor Wembanyama wins MVP of the league. Some really good numbers for him. But Jalen Duren was just on the All-NBA team, and now they got him coming off the bench in Dallas. Don't know what's going on over there, but that doesn't seem like the best decision if you ask me. Anyways, let's go ahead and let's get to the playoffs. Did we even make it this year? No, we didn't. Oh my goodness, 31 wins on the season is crazy, bro. And looking at the roster, we got RJ back on a minimum once again. We even picked up Kings legend Trey Lyles, but it didn't matter. We were not able to make it in once again. Kevin Durant's numbers dropped off significantly. Suns legend campaign made a little homecoming, but none of that mattered as we did not make the NBA playoffs. Let's see who wins the finals. The Hawks picked up Darius Garland. I don't feel like I see them pick him up in these simulations, but they're going to go ahead and win a chip. He wins finals MVP, and after that, KD decides to retire. So the Suns got one ring, I guess. That's it for the video. Have a great day. Be sure to like and subscribe.